And it's the West All-Stars to start out.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Pocket 6, inside. James in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Buckets. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Doncic, no good. And here is the East now. Shoots from 14, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Buckets got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
And finished off by DeRozan.
So you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to...
What's up?
West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. Trailing by 5. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The East leading by 5. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the paint, and Doncic throws it down.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
To the middle, here's Buckets. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. The West trails by 5. Here's Young. Kicks it to James. Here's Jokic. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. Making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
That's their third straight make.
One shot.
That free throw good from Buckets. The West trails by 8. Young passes to LeBron. Outside DeRozan. And that one is off. Now the East will take it the other way. Here's Buckets. 14 points for him. Ball passes to Buckets. Yep, that one goes. 16 points for Buckets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young with the ball. On the wing, Doncic. The West again cannot hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Here's Young. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
The East leading by 10. The pass to Buckets. Doncic comes with the double team. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Buckets. 18 points for him. His second miss of the game. Still has him shooting 8 for 10. Jokic kicks to Young. Spins. Jokic sets the screen for Young. Drills it from outside. Young's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Here's Buckets. Doncic comes with the double team. Here's Buckets. DeRozan defending. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. A big group substitution here for the East. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Anthony Davis. Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Levine's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Chris Paul. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Pascal Siakam comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Booker, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's John Morant in for Young.
And accuracy.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Buckets. Covered by LeBron. Shoots from the high post. Shots good by Buckets. Buckets got 20.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
James in the post. Defended by Buckets. Booker against Levine. Booker, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Booker, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Buckets. 2 points for him. Great D that time from LeBron. The West trails by 12. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. And the West hit again from deep.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Here's buckets. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Ball stolen. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. Towns for three. He can't get it to go. And the West will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to James. Whistle blows. Bucket is good.
Much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Young pass to Ayton. Now Young. He has 7. Over Paul. Here's Ayton. A shot off that time. Giannis with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Antetokounmpo is out there with buckets. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Levine at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Passes it to Jokic. Down low. LeBron outside. Pass to Young. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Jokic a screen. Pulls it up. And he overshot that one, missing. To the inside. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
And Young kicks to Ayton. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's buckets. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The West trails by 17. Young pass to Jokic. And the layup falls. Jokic has got 6.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Here's buckets. James covering. Goes up on the wing. Good on the bucket. And now 24 points for buckets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Davis with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of this.
DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
And he is not done for a while, folks.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Darwin's checked in. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. It's an 18-point game. Launches it. Buckets with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
LaVine, such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Ayton a screen on Garland. Here's Young. 11 feet out and he hits it. Young's got 9 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Garland the pass to Buckets. The rebound by Young. The West trails by 18. Down low, James. And James throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Buckets. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Buckets got 26.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Young, good.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Garland the pass to Buckets. Over Edwards. Second chance effort. And it's Davis missing. The West trails by 16. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Buckets can hit.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Young, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Garland. Here's Buckets. Edwards defending. From the corner. It's rebounded by the West. And here is Doncic. Outside, lets it go from deep. And so it's the East All-Star sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Nikola Jokic. DeRozan out there with LeBron James. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On its way from Young for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the West All-Stars. Paul passes to Buckets. Paul against Young. Here's Buckets. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so Young will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Down by 15. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Floats it up for Davis. And there's another turnover by the East.
A careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Young outside. The pass to LeBron. Puts up a 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Shots good by Buckets.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The West trails by 12. Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. And the lead is down inside single digits. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Buckets. Guarded by Doncic. Buckets passes to Davis. No good on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. DeRozan, a screen on Paul. Here's Young. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jokic with the steal. Young outside. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Everybody calm the fuck down. Bag back up. Let's go.
And some changes here for the East. Williamson is checked in for Anthony Davis. Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Lillard subbed in for Buckets. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. Morant comes in for Trae Young. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Butler. Three-pointer Lillard. And another miss by the East.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They grabbed their own miss. DeRozan. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
And the first one.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Beal's checked in for the East. Siakam is checked in for the West. Good on both. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morant kicks to DeRozan. From 12 feet out. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Siakam outside. Booker with it. He has 5. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The East leading by 10. Feeds it to Lillard. Williamson with a screen for Beal. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Outside DeRozan. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Tatum.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
There's Beal with the 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant outside. Back to Jokic. Over Tatum. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down. For the West, Sabonis. He's checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ball's checked in for Devin Booker. And Doncic is subbed in for Morant. And Siakam has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Outside, Ball. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Siakam a screen on Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the...
Anthony Towns taking 2 shots. Substitution on the court.
Pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Young's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Buckets. Tries again. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Buckets. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The West again cannot hit. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
They've got Chris Paul, Antetokounmpo out there with Towns. Then there's Garland. And it's Buckets in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
On the wing, DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The West trails by 11. Driving inside. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Inside, Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
The West trails by 9. Pass to Young. From the arc. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They get it back. Towns, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
And finished off by LeBron.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Buckets can't hit.
It's really a tale of two quarters.
Second personal foul.
Can't get anything to fall.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring break. The East. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result...
Great win, boss.
MP, you ready for some fun? Take a look at this.
MP, you want to have some fun? Look at this.